All right, guys, what is up? How's everyone doing today? Who do we got here? We got N, we got APG, we got Kingdom Come. Papalu, how you doing? So, guys, kind of like before, we are going to do a dual live. So we got two screens rolling. We've got a portrait mode, and then we've got a normal mode. All right. Fix my camera here a bit. Okay. Steven, how you doing? Nice seeing you guys on here. Let's get into the market. Okay, so how's everybody's trading been the last couple of days? Jackie, what is up? How's everyone's trading been, guys? Have you been trading? Have you been sitting back on the market? Right? Ideally, Bitcoin is in an uptrend here. You can see there's a couple uptrends that Bitcoin is in at the current moment. You're on a macro uptrend. You've got a point right here. And you're on a 3-point uptrend. And you have got a point right here. All right. So you can see that right here. And then you broke out and you've got a little bit of resistance in this area. All right. So with that being said, we can see Bitcoin's on a pretty big uptrend right here. This is the main data and the main info we need to watch when it comes to trading. I hope you guys seen my $100 to $1 million challenge episode 1. I'm pretty sure everybody's laughing at the $2. That's fine. Laugh away. It's all about compounding and stuff like that. So we are in an uptrend, guys, but here's the thing. Bitcoin did reject the daily. So the daily is actually dropping on Bitcoin here. The 18 hour is oversold, but the MACD is pushing down. And it looks like the daily MACD is starting to curve up. 3-day is still very, very overbought. And weekly is almost overbought. All right. Good morning, White. Hope you're doing good. Steven playing the channel. Good stuff, right? So we are rejecting the breakout. We are absolutely rejecting a breakout. And you can see it here. The 4 hours now overbought. And with this rejecting the breakout, if we break this area right here, I would absolutely be shorting Bitcoin. This is essentially a rising wedge. Okay, rising wedge right here. Boom. We break out this rising wedge, guys. We are going to drop. And you can actually see if you're looking at the 1 hour, we did break it. What is up? One guy. Let's go, bro. You called the Aave short. Who made money on that Aave short? Who made money on that Aave short? I'll show you guys the Aave short. But here's the rising wedge breaking on Bitcoin, right? So rising wedges breaking. We hit 76 again. We didn't break the channel yet, but we're about to break the channel. Okay, if we break the channel, there's a possibility we bounce off of here. But because this didn't actually hold, it looks like it is going to drop. Okay. So let's look at the Aave trade right here. Guys, I got to show you what I did. I did the most craziest thing in the world. Craziest thing in the world. Man, Legend Bro, you called that before anyone. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. All right. I know we're not doing lives every day, guys, but we're pretty spot on with the trade setups. Look at this. 98 bucks. One guy is at 300 right now. Come on. I got to share that, right? Anyways, so literally, guys, 112. Aave absolutely tanked. And it looks like Aave is going to push up one more time and tank again. Money is to be made. Now, I got some pretty crazy message about my $100 to $1 million challenge. I want to tell you guys something. The $100 to $1 million challenge is not to make money, just so everybody knows. It is to crush the I can't mindset and the average mindset. If I make 50 cents at the end of the night, I'm happy. I'm not looking to hold trades at the end of the night, okay? So if that was you, I appreciate the confidence and the feedback, but I promise you guys, my dog is going insane. I promise you guys, we will get up there, okay? We will get up there. We will turn $100 to a lot of money, okay? But my goal is not to make money. My goal is to change the mindset. That is my goal, and that is going to stay my goal, all right? But furthermore, Aave is rejecting the support right here. Aave is almost overbought, but I don't like how the RSI is very oversold. So if you are in an Aave short, be very, very careful. We should probably put on our liquidity blocks here. Honestly, guys, I'm a lot happier doing lives 3 times a week. When crypto starts popping off again or dumping like crazy, I might add Sunday in, maybe, but I'm a lot happier because I'm actually able to talk about stuff and stuff like that, right? So who is actually following along on the $100 to $1 million challenge with me? I did get sick the last couple of days, so I wasn't able to do episode 2. Episode 2 is coming out later. Hope you guys kind of like the quick content and all of that jazz. So there you go. Aave is looking good. Yeah, Aave is looking good. Bitcoin's, honestly, Bitcoins are looking a lot better than Aave. So what I want to see, because Aave dropped a lot. So how about XRP? I'm not liking XRP too much. I will be doing a seminar in May for the $100 to $1 million challenge. So if you guys would like to join it, I will be announcing it. I'm going to be announcing it in my city, publicly, locally. So there's going to be a lot of people that don't even know how to trade. But I'm going to do a little intro to the type of trading that we're going to do. So if you would like to be invited to the seminar for the $100 to $1 million challenge, let me know. And basically how you're going to let me know is message me at beastlimitless@icloud.com. Mighty is currently down at the moment because of identity theft. For those of you that are asking about Mighty, it should be active shortly. Someone tried to hack our Mighty. Mighty shut it down, and now we got to verify our address, our billing, all of that jazz. So if you guys are wondering why mightybeastlimitless.com is not working, someone tried to hack it. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Should be active this week or next week. Just had to do a little security test. It takes about a week. Okay, we already looked at Bitcoin, but I am going to put an alert. Right here. So what I want you guys to do is put an alert on Bitcoin right here. We're going to jump to Tau, and then we're going to jump to TON, and then we're going to jump to gold, okay? Tau, I don't know if you guys took profit on the trade on Tau. Did anybody take profit on that pump on Tau? It pumped a lot, right? It absolutely pumped a lot. And now you're kind of ranging at this support. So what I think I want to do is I want to wait for the breakout on Tau, and then we should get a really nice pump. So I'm going to set alert here at about 282. Okay, I got to tell you guys what I did. All right, I did something absolutely insane today. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. Okay, you guys know how I got my dog Luna, right? Sorry. So I got a RaveDAO, British Point. She's kind of mad right now. Now, for those of you that don't know this cat, okay, I'm going to show you guys this cat. She's mad right now because she's a kitten. So I basically was looking for a friend for my dog. And my dog, does not like other dogs. Well, she doesn't get interested by other dogs. So we'll get back to crypto in a minute. All right. I got to show you. Okay. This is how she's going to look. All right. This is how she's going to look. Exactly like this / like this. So that is what I did today. All right. Call it a life midnight crisis. I don't know. But my dog doesn't really like bigger animals, I noticed. And I'm trying to get my dog a friend. So there's that. Did that today. Completely unplanned. I looked at dogs the whole day and then I 180'd. So if you ever try and do something in life and you do something else, just go with it. All right. Yeah, absolutely. I've never, not in my city, have I ever seen one like that. So kind of happy about it. Hopefully Luna gets along with her. Let's get back to trading here. So Tau is looking pretty good, but at this point, I wouldn't trade it. So if you did get stopped out in profit, yeah, if you did get stopped out in profit, guys, I wouldn't get back into Tau because you've got resistance right here. You've got resistance right here. Honestly, what you're doing is looking for a short really, really soon on Tau. Rodney, you're absolutely right. Okay, let's look at TON. Hope you guys are enjoying these lives. We're doing real trade setups if we can find any. Right now we can't. Wow. Okay. Right now we can't find any at the moment. There's definitely some setups looking very good. Doesn't mean that we can find one at the current moment. So yeah, TON. I don't like TON for a short because it did break out. IAG, how you doing? Thank you for popping on the live. Right? TON already broke out. But I don't like it for a short because, well, I don't like it for long because it hit the top. I would say TON's probably going to push up to here, and that would be my short. I wouldn't be longing it. There's not enough profit. But I would definitely be setting an alert right here for a short for sure on TON. Yeah, I don't mind TON. I would wait though. It is kind of in the middle, so I would wait. If you guys want to lock into that seminar, guys. If you guys want to lock into that seminar, message me at beastlimitless@icloud.com. It is going to show you how to kind of keep in line with the $100 to $1 million challenge. I'm going to look at Swarm first. All right. That's not a Swarm. I think Bitcoin's going to tank. It didn't break out. It's on Zoom X. You don't have to travel. It is going to be online on a Meet in app, which is pretty much an online app. And there's going to be a lot of newbies there that don't even know what crypto is. So okay, so I like Swarm for a short once it breaks this trend line. Okay, so this is a good trade because it looks like it has some bearish dive. Oh, yeah. This has a bit of a Batman and some bearish divergence, which is really, really good. Oh, yeah, for sure. So this is going to be a really good short once it, yeah, look at this. This thing's going to dump like crazy. This is your Batman head and shoulder. This is your Batman head and shoulder here, guys, and this is probably going to crash and burn. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to drop a lot. So what I would do is I would set your notification / alert to the bottom of the trend line right here. So probably about right here. Right here. I don't like it for a long yet. I mean, I don't like it for a short yet. It is still in an uptrend. We can kind of see the bearish divergence. We can kind of see the bearish divergence there, but we don't want to jump the gun, because if we jump the gun, we could lose the trade, right? We're lining things up. Things aren't ready yet. That is okay. Patience. Trading is all about patience. Trading is all about patience. So pretty much the short is going to be when we break this trend. I would go very high leverage on this short, guys. I mean, very high leverage. 40, 50, not a lot of money, okay? I would work with about max risk, 500 to 300, and just go all out. Because at that point, if this starts dumping, this is going to dump a lot. This is going to dump a lot. So here's what you're kind of dealing with on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you guys right now, right? Sorry, I muted it for a second. So you're looking at a lower high. That's the first thing. You can see you already hit the top of the RSI so many times with that bearish dive. So essentially the next target you're looking at is about 70K. And then about 60K if we can't hold that main trend. Right now we're on an uptrend, so we don't got to worry. But you got to keep in mind the daily is pointing right down, which means that this is probably going to drop quite a bit. All right, gold. XAU. We're just going to look at the normal one here. That's funny. It actually hit my... Just going to look at XAUT. It's pretty much the same thing on MEXC. So I'm kind of saying the same thing with gold. I know it's very, very slow, but I would be looking for a short when it gets to around here. Because at the moment, you already broke trend. You're already on a downtrend with some bearish divergence. Your daily is pointed down. Now, what you got to look at on gold let's say, okay, let's actually go to XAU on an actual Forex site for now, because I want to show you guys something, right? So thing is on gold here is you can see some consolidation, okay? All right, consolidation on a little bit of a bull pennant and then a pump. So when you have a trend, I don't know if people know this, but everyone thinks the trend is a trend from the bottom. That's not true. This is a trend, okay? A clear uptrend or a clear downtrend. And it rides the wave. It rides the price action up, okay? So now I'm going to take here to here off that consolidation on gold, and I can see it broke. So gold broke a trend from September of 2025, which means that gold is actually on a downtrend. However, that downtrend is not going to play out until you probably hit about 5,000. If you hit 5,000, I'm expecting gold to probably come down to about 4,000 or lower. Like, you can already see us on a wicked downtrend. The weekly MACD is pushing down. The 18-hour MACD, yeah. Gold is pretty much going to drop most likely, but I do see it continuing to consolidate and push up more until it hits the downtrend and then completely tank. Now, if gold is going to do this, guys, and Bitcoin is hitting the top of the channel, okay? What do you think the market is about to do? I guess in simple terms, right? Teller was looking pretty. Oh, wow. I would have liked to get on that short. Let's go, Slack. You took the Aave short. I called that Aave short. I hope you guys took it. All right. TRB went up 25 bucks. What did I say? 25 bucks. The less I trade, the more fire and the more better I'm doing. It just is consistent, right? So Teller, we looked at Teller, hit the top, broke the trend. We would have liked to get into a short right here at about 19. I don't know. I like Teller, but I want it to be oversold. I will actually, you know what? Great short. Great short if we could break this area right here, because we got a major order block. Okay, major order block, guys. So if Teller starts breaking, this area right here, about 17, you're dropping to all the way back down here. You're probably going to drop down to, at that point, $14. So that is really good money, guys. All right. Really, really good money. All right. Bitcoin's about to tank. About to. Not yet. Still holding the uptrend, but it is definitely about to tank. All right, what else did we look at here in the market? Engine. I want to catch a short on Engine. So I would set an alert on Engine, guys, because Engine's doing exactly what Super did when it pumped. It's going sideways, and you can see that Engine is pretty much bouncing off of this channel right here. So again, I'd set an alert on Engine because very overbought. Like, I could pretty much see Engine dropping back down to a penny. Good trade setup. Dog Go to the Moon was pumping too. We missed the short. The short was up here. Still could be a good short, but. All right, let's go on CoinGecko here. I'm not really finding anything. I'm waiting for a Bitcoin short. I'm kind of Rave. What is RaveDAO at? I missed my short on Rave. That is very upsetting. Well, there's life-changing money gone. Missed my short on Rave. And the funny thing is, guys, I even had the channel drawn right here. Look at that. Right there was the short. Bang. $18 to about $1. All good. All good. All good. I'll probably get it when it breaks here and take it all the way down to 22 or whatever. I'll still make pretty good money. Nothing is really going crazy at the moment. We could check core. Could absolutely check core. Core's pumping a bit here. Core could be a very good short around here. Core could definitely be a good short right there. With that bearish divergence, hitting the top of resistance, all of that. Yeah, Core is looking very, very good. So I set an alert here and I try to short Core because it's very, very overbought, right? Like pump, bearish divergence. I would definitely try shorting core here, guys. But if it breaks it, you get out. I would only set a short on core literally at the top. And if it breaks 4204, then you're looking at 5.9. So this isn't a high leverage trade. It is a hope it drops at resistance kind of trade. But I do like what I'm seeing on core for sure. That's absolutely insane how much RAVE dropped. Let's check out Solana here. Along with the other large caps, Solana's been doing okay. Okay, pumped up to 90, which obviously makes sense. Looks like we are in an uptrend here in Solana. Overbought though. Sol's going to be a very nice short, guys. It is a simple 3-point trend like Bitcoin. 1, 2, and 3. If Solana breaks this trend, we are going to drop to about 75 bucks. Ultimately, you need to break this 80, but if you break that 80, you're going to come down a lot. It is very overbought. The daily is also dropping on Solana too. Bitcoin is, so set an alert about that 75, 74 marker. Bitcoin is hanging on to dear life right now. Literally dear life. So Bitcoin would have to bounce off this right here. And then you're looking for a continuation if it is actually going to break out. If it doesn't, oh well. Hit that like button, guys. Shout out to all the new people in the live. If you're new, let me know where you're tuning in from. We do got a $100 to $1 million challenge happening. Episode 2 is out. It is laughable, but at least it shows discipline. Shows discipline, right? I think Tia was running a bit too. Yeah, we had a nice little run on Tia. There's some shorts lining up, guys. Really good shorts. Like, Like once this trend breaks on TIA, I don't imagine TIA is going to hold it. Like pretty much you can see right here, there's no major support. So if TIA ends up breaking, you're looking at a 20% drop. Not too bad. Looking really, really good. Hey, pretty kitty. I'm still not finding any trade setups. So we look at the tracker. We look at our leverage. We know TIA broke the trend right here. So that is really, really good, right? TIA's got some bullish dive right here, though. I wouldn't short it right away. But I'll tell you guys what, Bitcoin is lining up for a high leverage short. And by high leverage, I mean high leverage. You don't want to short it right here, though. You want to wait till it breaks. Because a lot of people are going to try to short it right here. And a lot of you are going to get wrecked. One guy, appreciate you. Let's take a jab at Ethereum. So Ethereum is kind of in the same. Ethereum is kind of in the same boat as Bitcoin here. Guys, these are dynamite shorts ready to go. See, look. Bang. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Arrow marker. That's cool. So anyways, you can kind of see the arrow lining up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points is a very, very strong trend. If we break the 4 points, guys, we're going to drop a lot. Ethereum is about to dump like bricks. So pick your poison. What do you want, Ethereum? Ethereum, or do you want Bitcoin? Because Ethereum's in an uptrend here. But if Ethereum breaks right here, where the heck did I just delete my... Yeah, I deleted that. Okay. It's not good. Ethereum's getting very, very close to dumping for sure. Very, very close. Not yet, but very, very close. Make sure you guys are following me on x.com. X.com, guys. Beast X Bitcoin. Okay. Tau also might be a really good short because Engine's ready to roll over. Tau is looking like it is ready to roll over. Tau may be a very good short too because Tau's very, very overbought. Personally, I go high leverage on Bitcoin. But realistically, Tau could like once this 4-hour MACD crosses, guys, Tau is going to dump like crazy. So watch this 4-hour MACD cross because this thing will dump. Probably all the way down to 195. I'm not joking. You've got major, major support here on Tau, but if we end up breaking this support, guys, you're gone. You're done. And I don't see Tau holding. Of course, if Bitcoin holds, it is going to hold, but look, we just had that 618, which is why I didn't trust it. All right, what else do we got here? Wow, crypto is, I don't know. How about Ordi? How about Ordi? Ordi's looking at a pretty heavy drop too. See, all these coins broke their trend, which is telling me that we're going to have a big drop. That would have been a nice short. Telling me that we're going to have a big drop in the market, guys. Look at Ordi. Ordi is almost overbought. Hit the top, broke the, yeah, this is going to come down a lot. So pretty much what you're waiting for is ideally this trend breaking right here. But you got to line up the Bitcoin trade with the altcoin trade. How about Dogecoin? Everything's rejecting the daily breakout. Everything. I mean, everything. What else do we got? TRB, Aave. I wonder what is looking really good for a drop. Someone said Canton. And Canton is absolutely running. That would have been a good short right here, 17. It hit that liquidity high, that sweep area. That would have been a wicked short right here. Canton is also overbought. I'm honestly not seeing anything ready for a trade right now. We're just kind of waiting in limbo for Bitcoin. Out of the accumulation, AMD accumulation, manipulation, distribution, the whole market's in accumulation for Tokyo right now. CHZ short, yeah, let's see. This could be a good one. Right, so we have a nice little rising wedge here on Chili's. What did it drop down to? All the way down here? Chili's does look like a really good short. I'd short Chili's, honestly. If Chili's ends up breaking this uptrend, Rayusa, how you doing? If Chili's ends up breaking this uptrend, short it. Non-financial advice, but absolutely short it if it ends up breaking this uptrend, because you can see the 1 hour is very overbought. The 4 hour has insane bearish divergence. Like it, wow, Chili's looks like it is going to tank. Because peak here, peak here. Where do you keep up with the 100 to 1 mil journey? On YouTube or on Facebook? You can add me on YouTube or you can add me on Facebook. So I'm going to send an alert here. I'm going to send an alert here. At about here. And then when it drops, I'm going to short this thing. So what I want is I want this 1 hour up top. Yeah, this is ready for a short. Chili's is the play as of right now. Bitcoin is also going to be the play, but pick what you want to do, right? So for the challenge, I might do Bitcoin or Chili's. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. 1 mil, 100 to 1 mil. if Bitcoin drops, I assume Chili's is going to tank too, right? So let's see. Let's go over the tracker. We finally found a trade setup. And now we're looking at Chili's. So if we get into a trade on Chili's on a short, our entry is probably going to be about 0.46, okay? That will most likely be our entry. 0.046. Our leverage is most likely going to be 10x. Our take profit is most likely going to be 0.4. And I'm basing it off of $100. 130%, okay? Stop loss. We're running no stop loss. We have $100. If we lose, we lose, right? No stop loss. 0.05, whatever. Okay. So this is not too bad because if we're running those stop loss, like ideally I can see Chili's going all the way back down here to 0.3. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna. I would even go 12x maybe. Nah, 12x doesn't give you. Okay, so 10x. We'll stay with 10x. So that is Chili's. We'll make roughly $130. Really good. We're playing 100. We make 100, right? Really good. Over that. So now let's go to the Bitcoin trade. And let's say Bitcoin breaks this. We get a 75,400. Entry 75,400. We go 60x. I'm saying high leverage, right? Take profit 70K. Well, 73 for now will be our take profit, 73. See, there's not much difference. If you go 60x on Bitcoin, the only difference is Bitcoin dropping to 73 would be quicker. But if Chili's breaks that trend with that bearish dive, I would honestly probably go Chili's over Bitcoin. I know you make a bit more, but Chili's is probably a safer bet, although Bitcoin will come down like bricks as well. But Chili's has ridiculous bearish divergence, so it could dump a lot more. We're just going to verify if it's breaking trend. Yeah, this thing's about to come down. So, yeah, this is the trade of the night, guys, right here. Okay, so I'm going to jump into a short because it already broke the trend. 10x on Chili's. And let's look at my liquidation because I would probably use a stop loss. But yeah, we're way above. Like, we're even above here. Liquidation's up here, right? So liquidation is right here. Top of the channel's here. Bitcoin is starting to dump. So ideally, I'm picking Chili's for my challenge. The reason being is 150 to 190, there's a $30 difference. I don't know if I trust Bitcoin that much right now. Of course, it's dropping. But I definitely trust Chili's a lot more when it breaks the trend. So great trade. Best trade of the night is going to be Chili's, right? And if you go right here, you can kind of see that rejection point. I would like it to go up here, but it is what it is, right? So if we look here, the 1 hour is crossing down already on the MACD. And if we look at our 4 hour, the 4 hours got deadly bearish dive with the 4 hour trend breaking too. So here's the bearish dive. Yeah, this thing could absolutely dump a lot. Even if it spiked back up to here, we're still good. Because it broke the trend after spiking back up. So that is the trade of the night. Chili's. And I gave everybody their entry points. I just really don't trust Bitcoin at the moment. You could trade Bitcoin, but it keeps on bouncing off the 618, which I'm fine with. Oh, also for those of you guys that watched my $100 to $1 million challenge, another reason I took my profit right away, even though it was minimal, like $2-3, is because I really wanted to just get a win. I wanted to start off with a win more than anything. And when you start off with a win, things go your way. Your mindset changes a lot when you lose, especially in a challenge, right? So yeah, Bitcoin's dropping. You guys could definitely take a trade on Bitcoin here. 100%. 100%. Now, where's stop loss? You want your stop loss to be is probably around 76.5. I don't know. If you're on high leverage, you're fine. But again, it should drop all the way down to here. It's breaking the rising wedge. If I start my week with a win, next trade is less stress, playing with house money. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you win, right? Chili's is just really waiting for the Bitcoin drop. That's what's happening here. Because the trend broke. Like here was the trend, right? It broke. But the actual trend on the channel didn't break, which is fine. Yeah, this should break. We got it pretty high. We definitely got it pretty high. You guys could kind of see the market is starting to weaken. Like even if you're looking at an uptrend here on SUI, it's the same thing. Hit the top already. SUI would be another great short once it breaks this trend. It breaks, or not hype, sorry. Hype. Once hype breaks this trend, you're looking at about 36. Trador, what is Trador? Is anybody playing on the DEX space, guys? Are you having success with it? Those quick money coins? Olga, good evening. Thank you for coming in. So the problem with Trador, yeah, see, the problem with Trador is I don't like the price action. The price action is, honestly, if I was going to trade this, it would probably be when it breaks 579. I just don't like the price action. See, that's why I didn't trust trading Bitcoin, but it's probably still going to drop, but it's trying to fake out. Trying to fake out. See what ApeCoin is doing. We were looking at Ape. Really, Bitcoin is ranging more than anything. Yeah, look at Ape. It pumped all the way up to 11 cents. That would have been a really nice short up here. 10. I know it pumped up, but that would have been a wicked short. Someone mentioned MOG as well. Thank you guys for joining the live today as well. If you guys are new, let me know. You're going to love the channel. We're doing a $100 to $1 million challenge. For those of you who don't remember, I did a 1,000 to 1 million, but I didn't complete it because people weren't following along. Most people have access to $100. In this day and age, and not a lot of people have access to 1,000, right? It's just not penny cash. Okay, guys, so I think we're going to leave it there. Trade of the night is CHZ, and I'm going with it. Obviously, it's going to try to bounce off a bit, but initially you can see it is ready to drop. So entry is around 0.46 with a stop. Actually, this is a bit higher even than my entry I put. Oh, yeah. So then, like, obviously you're bouncing up, but initially you're looking at a drop. I'm not too worried. It already broke trend. Even if it bounced up all the way here, I would still be fine. Even if it went here, I'd be fine. Even if it went here, I'd be fine. So if it did want to take out the liquidity right here, I got enough leverage to hold it. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? I could see that 15-minute is ultimately dropping here with that bearish dive. What is the stop loss for Chili's? I'm not doing a stop loss because we're doing the 100 to 1 mil. But if you did want to do a stop loss, probably 0.48 comfortably. Because what we can see is we're in a downtrend, right? Here to here to here, maybe back to here and then to here, in my personal opinion. We are in a little bit of a downtrend. Even though Bitcoin is reversing, we're still holding the downtrend and the 15-minute is still coming down. Which is why I did not take Bitcoin, because it's bouncing off the 618. Do I think Bitcoin is going to pump all the way up? No, but there is a possibility that Bitcoin pumps up to here and then continues back down because it is in a downtrend. Will it break the downtrend? I'm not sure. But ideally, if you look at Chili's, you can see it wants to drop, right? Even if it pushed up to here, it'd be fine. Ideally, you don't want it to break the channel. That's it, right? All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for joining the live tonight. Thank you for all coming on. There will be no live tomorrow night, but we're going to do a live Wednesday night. Remember, the live start time is 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We did an hour and a half today. It breezed by pretty quick. I'm very, very happy with how the live went. Took us a bit to find a trade, but we're patient. And we got a stop loss locked in for the people that are trading with bigger money. I think this is going to be a dynamite trade. Dynamite trade. The way I'm seeing it. Okay, I appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful night, guys. We will see you on Wednesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday, not tomorrow. I will see you on Wednesday. All right, have a good night. Let's make some money. And let me know, guys, how Chili's is for you.